coming to you with some more content. So we finished off the video series on the 8 streams of income. We just finished off the series on the project videos. Now I'm going to get into another set of videos that we have going on. And it's just going to be really with the MSI concept, all the different aspects that we go through, really different ways to get money going and working with you. So one of the things I want to bring to you is apps. There are a ton of apps out there that pay people different ways for referring the apps and different uses. But I want to come out and give out my favorite app of 2020, and that is the Stash app. So the Stash Cashback Card is one of my favorite apps right now because of this card in itself. So Stash is very similar to another app that a lot of people may have known already, which is Robinhood. You'll be able to get access to both apps from the links in the description from this video, and that is MSImind.com. You can always go there and subscribe to our mailing list. I always send out different emails of different things that come out throughout the year, but MSImind.com, MSIMIND.com, Mind, MSImind.com. You'll be able to sign up to our mailing list. But this, I want to talk about the Stash app. I am really loving this app. It is my favorite app of 2020. Even though it's been a crazy, hectic year for most everybody, this has been my favorite app to come out of it. It's been around before that, but just everything that they're doing this year with Stash, you're able to do investing in fractional shares, which is a common thing with a lot of people that have seen Robinhood. You can do fractional shares there as well, which that's where I started with my fractional shares. But I give a one-up to Stash with their stock back card. So with their debit card, what you can do is once you put your money into there, they have a banking side of their account. Once you put your money into the banking side, you can get their debit card and use that debit card. And pretty much every time you swipe that debit card, you're going to get stock back just for using the card. So it gives you a bonus of a reason. There's other rewards programs out there. When you get points, miles, and all kinds of things. I have tons of them myself. But this one, I absolutely love getting that extra stock back. Usually if it's, if I purchase something on Amazon, I'll get Amazon stock back, based off of a percentage of my purchase. But then if it's somewhere at, like a mom and pop shop or somewhere else that doesn't really have a stock, you can pick some of the stock options that you'll get back for just using your card. So it's awesome to just have that added benefit of the money that you're already going to spend. You might as well get your money working for you. So if you're going to spend that money, might as well use the stock back card and have that money sitting there that you're ready to spend. And it's good for budgeting. If you have another account where with a traditional bank or wherever you're banking with that you have your bill pay. This is what I'm doing. I have my money that goes in, pay all of my bills. That goes into one account. The rest of my extra spending money goes into my Stash account. So everything that I'm going to use on my debit card is now going to my Stash account, so that every time I swipe that card, I'm getting cash back and I'm getting money back and having that money work extra for me. I also have the retirement account with Stash as well. So on my Stash plan, which I'll cover a little bit on the plans with Stash, but I have the retirement plan with them as well. You can get a family account. I don't have any children at this time, but I'll definitely be opening the child account once that comes into fruition. But it's already been added by over 5 million people, so a ton of people are using this Stash program and this app. You can start, and now it is the other difference between this and Robinhood, because they're very similar in the way that they function. This app you do pay for. Robinhood is free, so you can get that app and you can go free with the fractional shares if you just want to do the investment side. But I do like this added bonus of having that cash back bonus. So if you're a beginner, you pay $1 a month. I mean, if you're banking with anywhere else, there's all kinds of fees with banks across the board. $1 a month is pretty solid for a banking fee of any type of maintenance fee, especially if you're getting stock back on pretty much every purchase. You can have 3 if you want to be a growth and have a little bit more into the retirement side of it and get a little bit of retirement advice. But I am personally on the Stash Plus. I got the Stash Plus because I wanted the actual metal card. This card is metal, so I wanted that card, and at the time you had to be Stash Plus to get it. I'm not sure if that's still the option, but I wanted the metal card, so that's why I went up to the Stash Plus level. You get double the stock rewards, so you get more cash back when you're using the card. That's also an added bonus there. So I'm looking to use enough to swipe the card that make more back than $9 a month in stocks. I'm going to try and see what that number is, but so far I've earned about $5 back in stocks, and I've only been using it about a month. So it's halfway there, and I only put a certain amount of money in there already. So I'm going to ump that and see if I can get to that $9 a month, just swiping the card with what I spend regularly. And then they have their FAQ. If you go to stash.com, you can see everything that's on there about Stash and their FAQ. And I won't go over through that. very much because you can do your own due diligence on that. But you will have the link to my referral. If you do go through my referral link to get Stash, you do get a bonus to start off with your account once you get it open. So definitely use that referral link. So that we'll both get a bonus. But then the banking side, what I wanted to cover is it also lets you split it out and set up your goals. A lot of people don't have their goals when it comes to finances, and that's what will really help you out with your goals and a budget. So you can set your goals for what you need to spend and budget your account better, and they'll also track your spending so you can see what you're spending on. So that's the two good tools that you have with Stash banking. And again, like I said, you get the investing while you shop with the stock back card. So they have automatic savings tool and they have roundup tools. So if you want to round up to your retirement, so if you spend like $1.50, it'll round up that 50 cents. That's kind of a feature that's used with the Acorns app. They had that roundup feature from the first ones that I saw doing that, which kind of made it cool to make it easy to round up whatever you spent and put it into a retirement account and have that money working for you and growing. So that helps out. And if you use direct deposit, which I did test out, you get paid up to about 2 days early with most direct deposits. So it did work with mine. I got paid earlier with the direct deposit. So that was actually a pretty cool feature to have for the more amount of money that I portioned off just for Stash. It does come in earlier than my other deposits on my other accounts. So, that's another feature, some of these benefits, how it just says right here, why bank with Stash. So those are some of the options with Stash. We'll do another video on more of the investment side of it with a deeper comparison. And if you haven't seen it already with my Robinhood and how I use Robinhood video, you can go back and check out that video. It is on my channels if you want to see that video. But I will do another one with Stash on how I do the investments with Stash. Because it's about the same, but it's a little bit different because it also has the retirement piece in there as well with the IRA that I chose. So that is a little bit different because there are some limits with that with the government regulations and whatnot. So I'll go and touch in on that a little bit on the next video. So definitely stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe so you can get notification and select for the notifications so you know when I go live and do all these videos. And then definitely stay on the mailing list because I'll send out links and new bonuses and promotions, and anything that gets updated and happens will all go to my mailing list. So make sure that you get on the mailing list if you want to get the inside updates, and then in the between time that I do the video updates. But definitely thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you continue to watch the rest of the videos, and I'll keep bringing more and more content. And I hope it helps everyone, because that's all we're here to do with the MSI concept is to help. So it all is about helping you grow and expand and